Yes, we are back again in Train Sim World 6, back again carrying on our adventure where last time we got as far as here on the Milton Keynes to Crewe route. We're here being Atherstone, and the aim of this stream slash video,
arrive at platform 2
hang on,
will be the 1304 London North Western Railway service to London Euston, calling at Atherstone, Nuneaton, Rugby, Milton Keynes Central and London Euston. Platform 2 for the 1304 London North Western Railway service to London Euston. 24-hour CCTV
anyway, no, we're still going. Yes, where last time we got to here at Atherstone with an aim of getting to Crewe. And how we're going to get there this evening is not on this route. We're going to go as far as Lichfield Trent Valley. We're going to route hop to Birmingham Cross City. We're going to take a Birmingham Cross City train to Birmingham New Street. We're going to route hop to the Birmingham... I'm going to go in the car park. We're going to route hop to the Birmingham to Crewe route and then get as far as Stafford. Route hop again back to this route and see if we can finally get an 805 to get to Crewe, because in the next video I'll be able to do Crewe to Preston. Blimey, that was hard work. For those watching on YouTube, you'll find links in the doobly-doo below to where you can get the route. Link down there to the Twitch page where you can watch live on Twitch, and a link down there to the Discord server as well. Good evening then to those that were partying hard before the stream, which was Round Night, Nico, Trent, Sim, Pat, Jammers is in there, SMD, good evening, hello McBone. One thing I noticed as well before we get back on the train, this is something we need at Cardiff to go between Keith High Level and Keith Low Level. I don't know if anyone's worked this out yet. When you spawn here at Atherstone, you start here in the car park. I walked out onto the platform going, how do you get to the other side? Because there's no bridge. This is how.
For your safety, please be aware that some platforms at this station have no or only partial tactile paving on the platform end.
That's what we need in the Cardiff one. The footpath.
Onto the train.
Anyway, let's get on board because we're now very late. Let's put the overlay back on. So yes, the plan is to take this only as far as Lichfield Trent Valley, so not far up the line, and then we're going to route hop to Birmingham Cross City. We'll lock the doors. That's a low bridge. It is a low bridge. It says 6'9". I know I'm 6'2", but blimey, that was close. Hi, Gramoff. Right, so Tamworth then in 7 miles. Let's get going.
Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Crewe. We'll be calling at Tamworth, Lichfield Trent Valley, Rugeley Trent Valley, Stafford and Crewe. Right,
we're now going to learn about the safety announcements on board the train.
Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
And if you're really interested in how to contact the British Transport Police, here's how.
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
Indeed. Right. Pointing at me, I'm pointing at you. This is like your firm bus script. There's a certain amount of gap, isn't there, between them? Yes, I'm certainly looking forward to the development of this. One thing, I know it's tomorrow's stream and I can't really talk about it, but I've forgotten, if you promise not to say anything, let me just do this quickly. I've forgotten about Blackpool branches. Anyway, you didn't see that, nothing there. That's a sneak peek then, sneak preview for those on YouTube's. That's going to be the next long video from me, is Crewe to Preston. For those watching live, that's tomorrow night. We will be going from Crewe to Preston in a train I can't drive. So yeah, I forgot about Blackpool branches. They're all set in the same era. So that just makes this whole route hopping thing a lot more interesting for me now. I'm going to have fun. But we've got to get to Crewe. If you're new, a number of weeks ago, I started this adventure by where I end one stream, I start the next one. So we ended at Atherstone. I'm continuing from Atherstone. As I say, we're going to go to Lichfield, Trent Valley, route hop to Birmingham Cross City, because you can, if you've got it. We're then going to take a Birmingham Cross City train all the way into New Street, route hop to Birmingham to Crewe, hopefully take a 170 to Stafford, route hop back to this and see if we can get an 805 to Crewe. If we're ahead of time, we'll maybe even come back down the line a little bit and go back up again. Hello, Major. Hello, 40. Spelled 40 wrong, but I get the reference there, Connor. Hello, I'm new. No, you're not. You found a Wesset. Did you? You found a Wesset from Dovetail. It just says what DLC need for layers, and it has the route for tomorrow on it. Well, yes, because it's out tomorrow. A Wesset, exactly. That's what you said. Is that a new breed of dog? Hello, I'm new. No, you're not new. None of you are new, apart from new people. I would say if you are new and you haven't spoken in chat before, say hello. But with these idiots, anything can happen. There was a panic, by the way. When I was sat here getting ready for the stream, I only had audio out of one thing and realised in turning my mixing desk on, I'd unplugged the cable. Anyway, but that's sorted. Which is why I didn't say hello to the pre-stream party. I know, we all read it as website, but occasionally I like to just, you know, I don't say pick on Trent, but it's quite funny when he types a word that isn't right. Hello, I'm old. I feel that. I got told I was going for a midlife crisis yesterday. Because I had my hair cut short, and I had it almost like, I won't say Tintin style-y. It was spiky, but only spiky in the front. So like a peak at the front, which I really liked. I've sort of done it again today. And someone said to me, "You're going for a midlife crisis." So, why? Because of the hair. Okay. I could be. Right, anyway, we're 2.5 miles from Tamworth. Grow it like yours. No, I don't want to look that stupid. I'm only 28. I wish I was only 28. Right, we are 2.2 miles from Tamworth. Oh yeah, I'm going to say it now because I'll forget later. Tomorrow morning's video, my first drive on the new Preston to Crewe route in a Class 47 that I recorded last night at 7:30. Yeah, I kind of forget that you've got to switch the switch behind you to get it to move on the wall. You'll see that in the video. Professionalism and all that. Full disclosure. Hello, Nigel. It's Nigel, by the way. That's N with an Igel after it. You will shortly be arriving at Tamworth. No, they did go somewhere. I thought I was going somewhere. I thought this must be heavy then. No, I'm going to ruin the video. Watch the video. Literally, I got given the route at like 7:30 last night and thought, oh, blimey. Okay, I had to install it and then record a video to go out tomorrow. For those watching on YouTube, if you've got this far, that was weeks ago. About a month ago, probably. Just touting for views again. Hey, I should put out another Bustin 27 video. That's doing rather well, despite no monetization. Right.
We are now approaching Tamworth. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Right, and now arriving at Tamworth, Trent's favourite place. Well, that's what the image I had of Nigel. It's Nigel, by the way. You know, always goes to the bar and forgets his wallet. Oh, bugger, I forgot my wallet again. You know, first out the taxi, last to the bar. You know, that one. Sort of person, when you go to a pub, holds the door open for everybody else so that he isn't first to the bar to get the round in. We know the sort. Can we get off? You can. We have now arrived at Tamworth. We're only 6 minutes late because I was sat waiting for you lot. Tap water's free. Some places charge you a glass charge. I think they should charge you more than bottled water.
Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Crewe. The next stop will be Lichfield, Trent Valley.
It will. If I ever go out for a meal with anybody and they order tap water, I will be getting up and walking out. And I will never see that person again. Just stating that. Locking doors. Oh, it's nearly as bad as people who just drink hot water. Right, Lichfield, Trent Valley, where we will route hop then and go on the Birmingham Cross-City route. With dog mode now working, I can then relinquish this service.
London North Western Railway service to Crewe. We'll be calling at Lichfield, Trent Valley, Rugeley, Trent Valley, Stafford and Crewe.
So yeah, hang on, safety announcements coming.
Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
Have you ever wanted to know how to contact the British Transport Police but didn't know how? Here's how.
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
Indeed. Yes, McBone. We will be doing that on Friday. Okay, so 5 of the distances to the Lichfield, Trent, the Valleys. Yeah, Connor would be texting some sort of massage parlour in Glasgow. So if I see any of our community out and about, I need to text 61016. If you see any of our community out and about, run. You go out Ost days. Do you go out Ost days? What sort of days are those? I've heard of an Ost house. Ost days? That's to do with drying barley and stuff, isn't it? Aren't they round, Ost houses? Barley. See, I know things. I am really liking this line. So now we've got Crewe to Preston, Preston to Carlisle. We're going to get Carlisle to Whitehaven. We've got Preston to Blackpool. And the fact we can route hop from Paddington to this line, the only thing you can't do is route hop from the Bakerloo line to the West Coast Main Line South. So I need to find another way of getting from Paddington to the West Coast Main Line South. Because what I'd like to do then is start on one of the branches near me on the Great Western Line and see if we can get all the way to Carlisle. Right. Let's do the slowing down thing then. Because we've got the yellow. Yellow! 1.8 miles to Lichfield, Trent Valley. Hello! It's a beautiful day. It is. I've sorted out shorts for tomorrow. No, Tiger. Hello, is it me you're looking for? 'Cause I wonder where you are, and I wonder what you do. No. Okay, so we shall get up this. So, the quick way would be just to carry on this service to Crewe. We'd be there at in about 40 minutes, and I can stop streaming. That's not a bad idea, is it? If we just do that, just go to Crewe and done. We will shortly be arriving at Crewe.
We are now approaching
Go on then.
Lichfield, Trent Valley.
Oh, nice to
Please mind
be
the
wanted.
gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Oh, I see. So you don't want me to carry on streaming. Fine. You can leave, Uh, 6 minutes late. That's not bad.
This is Lichfield, Trent Valley. Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway
Right.
service.
That
to
was a message,
Crewe.
Connor.
The next stop will be Crewe.
Okay. So we will relinquish this service. There we go. So someone jumps in and takes over, shuts the doors. That's going to make its merry way to Crewe. They'll probably open the doors again now because it's probably going to get confused. Okay, now we go up to the Birmingham Cross City and do the route hop. See, this is where I'd love to just be able to go up there, get on the Birmingham Cross City train without doing the route hop and just drive. There's a train in. Okay, right, this is going to be interesting. Right, there's a train in. It leaves at 13:39. So it's got a bit of a turnaround here. That's fine. We can speed time up. Let's, when we route hop then, see if the two... hang on. Oh, sorry. Let's see if the two timetables are synced. And see if that, in theory, that train should still be there when we route hop. No. And why can't they put the route hops in the same place? And that's now become the 13:30, and the destination board's changed. So now it's the 13:36 to Lichfield, Trent Valley, and that becomes the 13:40 to Redditch. So it's not due in for another 15 minutes. Yeah, why can't they put the route hop places in the same place? The time's synced. And our train's gone from down there. Right, so we've got to wait then for the train to come in up here. We've got a little bit of time. I will speed the time up in a minute. So there's nothing on the timetable. Right, let's go back up here. And so we can't even get a very good view of the line down there. Well, I suppose we can. Right, let's speed the time up. There we go. So at least we can see if anything's coming in or going through. And then we should hear the train coming behind us, hopefully. That's the plan. Oh, there's a train. Yeah, it was a good day today. Warm this afternoon. Yeah, I'd love to be able to have Train Sim World just load in connecting routes. Or give you the option when you pick a route on loading for you to be able to go, actually, yeah, it's like this. When I loaded this in, I would have said, yes, load Birmingham Cross City in and load Birmingham to Crewe in. And then it'd load all 3 routes in, synchronise all the timetables, although that could be interesting, because obviously here we had some timetable issues. It did rain on my way home. I had my windows open in the car. It was quite nice being rained upon. Yeah, have an area. But it's a synchronisation of the trains, isn't it, across multiple timetables. Oh yeah! Exclamation mark Tiger. Should have done that earlier because it rained. Right, 6 more blames and I will ban Tiger from the server. Haven't done that for a while. Yeah. The line down there is surprisingly quiet. Yeah, don't take advantage of it, mods, please. You'd have thought there'd been a few more trains than that one freight train come through. But I'm guessing because this route's older, the timetable from the Milton Keynes to Crewe isn't synchronised with this. So we don't see those trains coming through here. So we're just waiting. In a couple of minutes' time, hopefully we'll hear our train arrive behind us. Let's go and watch it come in. I think it comes that way. Still set. Yeah, 13:36. It goes back out again at 13:40. So what we'll do is take that all the way to New Street. Then we'll route hop again to Birmingham to Crewe and take something as far as Stafford. Then route hop again back to the Milton Keynes to Crewe. That's a train. Why are they not getting off? This train terminates here. Right, let's put the time back to the 1 times. Pissy train, yeah. I like this route. I really do. I preferred it with the 323s running on it to the modern stuff. I do like trekking around Birmingham. Some really good days doing that. Okay. Master key on. Forward. Headlights and marker lights are on day. Tail lights are off because professional. Window open. Window open. Yeah, it depends how much of a turnaround you got. You just, by the time you walk down to the other end, I suppose you just sit in your cab, didn't you? So yeah, so we're going to Lichfield City, Blake Street, Butler's Lane, Four Oaks, Sutton Coldfield, Wild Green, Chester Road, Erdington, Gravelly Hill, Aston, Birmingham New Street. So about 40 minutes to Birmingham New Street. So that gives us an hour. That's about an hour. So that gives about an hour and 20 minutes then to get from Birmingham to Crewe. So what we want to do is again is go to Stafford, change at Stafford, and hopefully can pick up an 805 going from Stafford to Crewe. That'd be rather nice. That's Four Oaks because there's Four Oaks. That's generally what these places are named after, isn't it? Right, passengers are loading. And yeah, my plan, I don't know when, sometime in the next probably month, I'm going to do a Saturday night stream from Euston We Have a Problem to Carlisle. One stream, one journey. I don't know how long that's going to take. I'll probably start earlier, maybe 5 o'clock, and just be here until we get to Carlisle. That could have been an interesting one. I think someone said about 4.5 hours. If you could plan that around my work schedule, that would be great. Thanks. And I have had discussions with Trent about doing the Steam play together thing to get Trent to be able to take control but still be where he is. And then if that's successful, or maybe get a couple of other people to do the same thing. So I do the doors, someone else does the driving and stopping. So yeah, we can do that, a bit of variety on some different routes. So a guest driver, as it were. Is Trent? Oh no, there is a video. When did we do that? 18 months ago. We had me, Ethan, Harry and Trent here all on the same day, and we recorded 4 videos for YouTube, all driving trains. And well, let's just say Trent's was interesting. I don't think it'd work in ETS because you would get a little bit of lag. Right, 1.2 miles to Lichfield then. Let's get going. Right, all the way to Birmingham New Street. Yeah, I like these trains. Thankfully, I had the opportunity, well, we had a few days in Birmingham where these things were still running. And we went on one day where there was the... Oh, that was a bit fast. Where there was the crossover. So the new trains were in, but so were the old ones. So we had a bit of a trek with the new ones and old ones. How can someone who has all these hours in these games be so bad at the main aspect of it? Who, me? I'm a professional, don't you know? No, Trent. Well, it's like we used to have someone in the community, a guy from New Zealand, who had like thousands and thousands of hours in ETS2, but not once had reversed a trailer. Right, in we come to Lichfield City. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing some Avengers on this. The fact that you can just route hop. It is a shame that the timetables aren't completely synchronized. It's going to be interesting when we get to Crewe, because we're going to arrive in Crewe. I think this timetable's set 2019. And when we route hop to Crewe, it's going to be 1986. So not only do we route hop, we go back in time as well. There is a modern timetable for Preston to Carlisle. It's a bit of a faff. Right, we've made it to Lichfield. Wait until 13:44. And we continue on and on. Streams coming up, by the way. Tomorrow night, more of this. Well, not more of this. Where is it? That. the West Coast Main Line, Crewe to Preston. That's tomorrow night. I will be going from Crewe to Preston. That's tomorrow. Thursday night is some more, what's it called? Rest Area Simulator. More playing with petrol pumps and shops and things. Friday night, some trucking and tunes. We do the trucking, you do the tunes. Not here on Saturday because in London, where it's going to be quite hot. Mainly because I'm there. And then Sunday lunchtime, we're back on the farm doing the farming type thing. Still jacket weather. God, no. I'm not taking my wallet to London. I'm not taking my keys. I'm just taking a key. I will be wearing shorts, a t-shirt, and I will take my phone and my smart card. Done. Yeah, there's a few places I want to go in London on Saturday. I want to try and avoid the G-Shock shop. I think that would be dangerous. No, not the Apple shop, because then I have to carry a box around with me. Oh, that's not good. No, I'm using a smart card. Not an Oyster card. So I got a smart card. So you load your ticket onto the smart card and you just tap in, tap out. So at the station here, I just tap in with a smart card and I use that all the way around London. And then when I get back here, I just tap out. So,
oh, yeah.
So no e-tickets, no paper tickets, just all on one smart card. Stevie Noises, sounds like me. Thanks for the follow. I hear Stevie Noises, yep, every night from 6 o'clock. Right, 4.9 miles then to Blake Street. It is easier than Oyster and you can't be overcharged. And it saves doing that, holding your phone thing over the scanner to get your QR code, or having to get your phone out, actually your phone in your pocket. Right, so we started at Atherstone, where we ended last time. Went to Lichfield, Trent Valley. Now going to Birmingham New Street. Then we'll route hop again to Birmingham to Crewe. Go to Stafford, route hop again back to the Milton Keynes to Crewe route and get to Crewe. It's like a daily cap. Yeah, zones 1 to 6 around London, you won't get charged more than about 16 quid. So on and off trams, buses, tube, overground, anything within the 6 zones, you'll get charged a maximum of 16 quid. So it's a really good day out in London. So you just tap in, tap out all day. It is, and considering the size of London and the things you can do, I just like travelling around on the tube and the DLR. I've got a plan in my head. I want to go on a tram. I want to do tram, underground, overground, wombling free, DLR, and obviously overground, you know, big trains and bus. Done the cable car a couple of times. Don't know where I'm going yet on the DLR. I like the DLR. It's probably my favourite form of transport in that there London. Right, unfortunately, the train I'm going to end up in tomorrow night, which I think is going to be the Class 86, the electric loco thing with the step change. Me and that thing don't get on well at all. So I might need to put the 18 plus up tomorrow. You know, we don't do London. Well, our ex-comrade lived, well, not in London, lived south of London and was always in London. So it was great because he knew his way around to a point where he knew which station you were going to, where the best place to stand on the train was, on the underground, to where to get off right by an exit. So it was that pre-planning. Where are you going to in Train Sim? We started at Atherstone on the Milton Keynes to Crewe. We route hopped at Lichfield Trent Valley. Now on Birmingham Cross City, where we're going to take this as far as Birmingham New Street. Then we're going to route hop again to the Birmingham to Crewe route and take something, maybe a 170 hopefully, out to Stafford. Then route hop again back to the Milton Keynes to Crewe route and do something from Stafford to Crewe, because tomorrow night we'll then start at Crewe and do Crewe to Preston. At the end of tomorrow night I want to be in Preston, because then we'll do like Blackpool branches the week after and then go up to Carlisle, and then maybe we'll work our way back from Carlisle. So in the long stream we might even do Carlisle to London. So get back to London in one stream. That could be interesting. So we end up in Carlisle, and then on one stream on a Saturday night I do Carlisle to Euston. Alright, we have a mile to go. Bit of a trek. Full run from Carlisle to Euston, yeah. At this rate, my Christmas stream might be a long one. I'd love to do another long stream like that. Could maybe split it though, couldn't you? I could maybe do... I think that the longest you could do, if I could work out that route hop from the Bakerloo line across to the West Coast Main Line, then I could probably do like one of the Great Western Express branches. So start in like Windsor and then do Windsor to Paddington, switch to the Bakerloo line, Paddington onto the West Coast Main Line, and then up to Carlisle. You never know, by Christmas we might get Carlisle to Glasgow. And then you could do Carlisle to Glasgow, Glasgow to Edinburgh, Edinburgh on the 5 Circle line north. We might even get some of the London overground connections filled in by then, which means technically then, if you could get down onto London commuter, you could then do Brighton to Edinburgh, the very long way round. When we first got West Coast Main Line South, we said it'd be amazing if we got more of it, and we have. Say tomorrow, Crewe to Preston. Well, it releases Thursday. Thames branch lines are coming at some point. I think it's in the next 3 months. I've heard nothing new. But yeah, I'm looking forward to continuing to showcase this. There's so much stuff that I look forward to the streams. I really do. But I'm loving the variety of stuff we got going on at the moment. There's almost a bit of a plan with the games that I've got going out on YouTube on a Sunday. I'm then streaming on a Wednesday. We've got trains on a Tuesday. We got something like Rest Area Simulator or Contractville or Busbound, that sort of stuff on a Thursday. My prediction is we're going to get coaches in ETS2, I've said, before the end of July. It's my prediction. When that happens, that's going to be a regular thing on a Friday. So rotating through coaches. Saturday dens will be things like bingo, golfing with idiots, quiz, that sort of thing where more people can join in. And then Sundays, farming. I'm loving it at the moment. Your poor bank guard is hating you right now.
Oh, yeah.
That's very loud, isn't it? I'll turn that down. The Eclipse Matt. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to this. If you are slightly deranged, you are in the right place. If you are not slightly deranged, you may not be. Now's the opportunity. Jump into chat, say hello, go on, you know you want to. We're now arriving at Butler's Lane. If you're going to get off the train, get off it here at Butler's Lane. Because this is a lane not used. No. No, I was talking to the two people that have help you. See? Right, clearly deranged. At least someone's followed and actually talked in chat. That's it now. So last we'll ever hear of him. You said hello. Yeah, I wasn't talking to you. No, I wasn't. Oh, God. No, look, I was saying no. I was saying no. Look, you. No, I was. No, really? I was saying hello to the new person. No, don't scare them off. God. Thank God I'm not doing any multiplayer this week. Right, anyway, Four Oaks is next. You won't scare me before I scare you. Well, that sounds like a... I don't know if I'm excited by that or not. Why? Because that means I do multiplayer with idiots. Don't scare them off, that's my job. That's what the dating sites are for. Anyway, we're in a train. This one. Can I do a thing? There. That's good enough. Right, professional. Volume down. That's a train. See? How professional I am. Bing! Right. To Birmingham New Street we go. Is it a steam train? There is a video coming up on YouTube in a couple of weeks' time of me driving a steam train. It doesn't go well. Shocker. What game is this? OMSI. Braking. I went to Sainsbury's today to get a new supply of Benylin. Oh, you wait till you watch tomorrow's video, Nige. I want to be a tree. You've arrived at Four Oaks. Have I been to Four Oaks? I can't remember if I've been to Four Oaks. I may have been to Four Oaks. I'm going to say Four Oaks again. Four Oaks. Do you have the whole setup? Just a tad, yes. As far as this game, yes, I've got every single DLC. Every single route. As in Groot. You've been to Bourneville. I've been to Bourneville. Bourneville. My niece used to live at Cottridge, which isn't too far from Bourneville. Locking doors. That's another train. There is another train there. That's the other... There's another... That's the train there, look. That one. I'm pointing and everything. Right, Sutton Coldfield is next. Well spotted. It says 66. Don't start with me, you. I pointed at your name then. I need to get the webcam set back up again, don't I? Because I literally pointed at... I literally pointed and went, don't start with me. What's the game again? It's in the title and everything. Train Sim World number 6. Yes, I do use flight throttles for the accelerating and the brakeage. It gets better. The AI gets better the other side of New Street, though, because then you've got all the routes in, haven't you? You've got the extra routes in because of West Coast Main Line, and you've got the Birmingham to Crewe stuff in. So New Street is definitely busier now. Can anybody hear a steam train coming? Don't start. It is on Steam. Just don't look at the total cost of all the DLCs, because that's scary. We are 0.6 miles from Sutton Coldfield. I really want to do another day in Birmingham. Maybe that's my next adventure. A day out in Birmingham. We talked about it. Birmingham in July. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Nico. Yeah, you go. Loaded has got keys at the moment. Don't forget, you can probably pick up Train Sim World 2, 3 or 4 or 5 really cheap, just to get you into it. Why would you want to die in Birmingham? I spent a lot of my youth in Birmingham. A lot of my formative years. I like Birmingham. Took our 2 ex-comrades to where I used to hang out a lot, to where I broke my ankle whilst under the influence of chamomile tea. Right, doors are unlocking. If you've just joined, where have you been? We started off this journey on the Milton Keynes to Crewe route at Atherstone, which is where we concluded the last journey. We then went to Lichfield Trent Valley, have now route hopped to Birmingham Cross City. We're taking this to New Street. Then we're going to route hop again to Birmingham to Crewe and go to Stafford. Then we'll route hop again back to the Milton Keynes to Crewe route and go to Crewe. Because tomorrow, that is Crewe to Preston. That's tomorrow night. Can we go? We can go. Let's go. Oh, the chamomile tea is lethal. Right, Wild Green is next. I like this route. This is one of those hidden gems of a route. If you haven't got Birmingham Cross City, can highly recommend it. It is a really enjoyable route. It's about an hour and 20 minutes from end to end, from Lichfield Trent Valley to Bromsgrove, and you get to take someone up the Lickey Incline, which is more enjoyable in this. It's the green not in captivity, and they're endangered species. See, what we need next then is the route out of New Street that goes down through Bromsgrove and goes to Worcester. So we need Birmingham to Worcester. That'll be good, because that incorporates some of this route. So they've already got a bit of it. So carry on down to Worcester, because you've got 2 stations in Worcester. And then you start getting the stuff that goes like up to Manchester from Bristol. So many little extra bits we're getting now. We are now arrived at Manchester. Doesn't Worcester have 3 stations, does it? There's Foregate Street. Is it Foregate Street? There's Worcester thing, and Worcester Foregate, or Shrub Hill? No, that's Birmingham. Foregate Street. This is definitely busier, or is it because I'm late? I'm not actually that late. Shrub Hill. Worked in Worcester for a couple of weeks. Right opposite the girls' school. Didn't really interest me, but the guy that I worked with was getting very excited when they all came and leant up against the window waiting for their buses. It was like a 16 to 18-year-olds girls' school. There's Worcestershire Parkway. Been there, went there just after it opened. Was there around this time last year, May time last year? Changing for something. It's a weird station. It's quite big and stacked because it links like two lines, but there's quite a bit of a gap between them. Right, Chester Road is next. Shrub Hill, Foregate and Worcestershire Parkway. Yeah, Parkway's not really in Worcester though, is it? It seems to be raining. I will try and push my wipers button, which doesn't seem to work. It is a changing station. I spent an hour there waiting for a train. I cannot put the wiper on, wiper on, wiper on. Intermittent. There we go. It's not working. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, we're blaming... nice one, Nigel. Yeah, missed that. Birmingham's also going to get... what do we call it? The new one. When that opens in about 2054. The HS2, HS12, where it's going to be. It annoys me when you have to go between the two stations in Birmingham. That why can't it make it one station? Subway between. It can't be any more of a distance to go between Snow Hill and New Street. It can't be any further than when you change at Bank on the Underground in London. Because depending on where you're coming through and from and to, that's about a 12-mile walk. Erdington. Been to Erdington. Is it Erdington? No, it's not Erdington I'm thinking of. What's what I'm thinking of? I can't think I'm thinking of. Just south of Solihull, just over the other side of the motorway, there was a lane. Nice girl. No, there was a lane that was cut off by a road going in, and it's where everyone used to go on a Friday and Saturday night in their cars, where you didn't want to pay for a hotel. Anyway, we're 500 yards from Erdington. Braking, sliding, braking, sliding. It's fine. No, that's a whole different thing. This is when if you had someone, special in your life, but you didn't want to pay for a hotel because they were expensive, and you couldn't take that person back to your house, Speckle, exactly. Goodbye, train. Locked doors. What time did it say we'd be at Gravelly Hill, Aston, Birmingham? 14:21. So you've got another 15 minutes. Oh god, that was zoomy. That's what dog mode does for you. Another 15 minutes yet before we arrive at New Street. Zombies. Zombies? Is that like zombies? What's new about it? Hey, it's better now than it was 30 years ago, blimey. It was an awful interchange, zoomies. Would you put zombies? Bet nobody knows why train has red lights at the rear. You watch that as well then. The one yesterday was really interesting with the telescope thing. Oh, the shopping centre. Oh, it was dire. Used to go in the entrance to New Street and go down the escalators to the train station. Yeah, never been there. Wouldn't mind going there. Quite interesting just to see the size of it. I want to go to Brooklands as well over the summer. Right, we will shortly be arriving at Gravelly Hill. It's hill and it's gravelly. Brooklands? No, in Surrey. Where the Bank Circuit is. Any news on Train Sim World 7? I'm guessing September. There was the invite to Dovetail's offices, but yeah, I'm not going. Just thinking of Brooklyn. I'd like to go there. Or Guy. Brooklyn Beckham. Is Train Sim World 7 going to be before the Starmy line? Well, there's a question. If it's called Train Sim World 7. And no, I don't know officially. The one you had was a girl. Well, there's a bit of Tiger's past coming out now. Tiger the player. Oh, okay, Tiger not the player. You get locked in the basement. Ah, they're in the house. I also watched, and I advise anybody, if they can, to watch Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, an American show that talked about the Makerfield election last night, and God. Actually made politics interesting to me. Do you think I've ever had a Mr. or Mrs. Tiger? Well, there's, you know, Rohypnol. Isn't it this Thursday? The election. I've also been watching that World War II with Tom Hanks. That's really good. Can definitely recommend watching that. An impartial look at the World War and going day by day and what happened. It's really interesting. Yeah. Tiger goes out, gets Rohypnol and takes it himself. Wakes up naked, tied to the bed. Hang on a minute. How did that happen? It's called the date rape drug. I think it was tasteless. So the thing was, you'd put, well, I didn't, thankfully. I was never involved in anything like that. But yeah, you'd put it in someone's drink and they'd basically just almost become zombie-like and then they were taken advantage of, basically. So you wake up not remembering what happened to you. Not a good drug at all. I could get into enough problems with alcohol where I'd wake up not having a clue what was going on. Right, Birmingham New Street, 2.2 miles. Then we got to find the route hop point. And we will route hop to Birmingham to Crewe. Yeah, definitely recommend Birmingham Cross City. You can definitely recommend Milton Keynes to Crewe. Obviously, if you've got Euston to Milton Keynes. So yeah, the plan is by the end of this stream, we want to be in Crewe, ready for tomorrow to leave Crewe. Bing. So it should get busier as we approach Birmingham. Well, there's a lot of lines here, so I don't know what other route comes in. Is this where the route from Milton Keynes would also then come into Birmingham, I'm guessing, from this way? So if eventually we got the Northampton loop, they would also then come in this way into New Street. So if that ever happens, this would get busier again. There's so many other little bits now. Obviously, we've got the branches coming for Thames Valley. Then we've got the extension coming to the Mildmay line, going down to Richmond. That's going to make the overground stuff more interesting. I hope we get the other extension at some point then going down to Clapham, because that would be our link then to get down to the Brighton line from the overground. So then you could get from Stratford on the high speed round to Brighton. You know you can get to Paddington, which means then a lot of the southern UK stuff then becomes connected. Interesting times ahead. So this is where the new routes are going to come in for HS2 into here and into the new station that's going to be over there. Oh, it comes, so it's here, the Milton Keynes line comes in. Ah. Yeah, see that? Birmingham International. Because I've done that. We did Birmingham International and then got as far as Coventry. And then the next stop was Milton Keynes. It's a baddie. Hello, the baddie. Apologies, I went all Spanish then. There's a rotunda. So that was Italian, was it? Okay. I'm never sure. A Spaniard from Karachi. A Spaniard from just outside Dubai. Or Mumbai even. That's what I was thinking of. Not Dubai. Mumbai. Right, does anybody know where the route hop point is? On Birmingham Cross City. Just look at the map, I suppose. At the station, thanks. On a platform. You're not really helpful, aren't you? Well, it gives you a bit of waiting time at New Street, doesn't it? For connecting trains and things. Excuse me, mate. Can you tell me where the route hop place is, please? It's where the route hop indicator... I should know. I know it's my own fault. I should know better, really. You think it's over there? Were you pointing? We are a very helpful community. Are you? They don't point that, Tiger. That's rude. I think he's upstairs. We'll go upstairs and we'll look at the map. He should not have asked. I know, Barry. I know what the response is going to be. I think it's just beyond the red signal. Really? Okay. Right, let's get off of here. That's busy. Baldy!
This is a safety announcement. Due to today's wet weather,
Somewhere over the rainbow. Okay, let's give up that service then. And let's go up the stairs. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. Oh, look at the map. It's there. So, over one more and down? Or down here? Down here. That's exactly where you said it was. Really? There it is. It's here. So Birmingham to Crewe. Right, 14:21:06. Let's see what time it should spawn us back in at the same time. Probably not at the same location. I'm slightly concerned about time now. We've got about an hour and 20 minutes to get from Birmingham to Crewe.
The next train to arrive at
Okay.
platform 5
That
terminates
got
here.
busier.
The next train to arrive at platform 11 will be the 14:25 West Midlands Railway service to Lichfield, Trent Valley, calling at Birmingham New Street, Duddeston, Eston, Gravelly Hill, Erdington, Chester Road, Wild Green, Sutton Coldfield,
Okay,
Four Oaks, Butler's Lane.
let's go down.
Shenstone, Lichfield City, and
So that's going to Euston.
Trent Valley.
That's going to New
Platform
Street.
11 for the 14:25 West
So let's go over one more.
service to Lichfield, Trent Valley. The next train to arrive at platform 12:23 West Midlands Railway service to
That's going to Exeter. That's going to Southampton. Right, so it's not those. It's not that one. Let's go down to these ones then. What have we got down here? Stansted, Hereford. That's what we want. That over there. I think we go over one. because they run to out of the way, Baldy.
Kingsnorton, Northfield, Longbridge, Barnt Green, Alderchurch, and Redditch. The next train to arrive at platform
Hang on.
5 terminates here. The next train
Oh, it's
to
in the
arrive
middle.
at platform 8.
I was thinking that was on a
terminates
platform.
here. Platform 11 for the 1425 West Midlands Railway.
So that's going the
service
wrong
to
way.
Lichfield, Trent Valley.
That's going to be
Calling at Duddeston,
Birmingham
Preston,
Cross
Ravenel
Cities.
Hill,
So that's where we've just come in
Irving,
on platform 12.
Green, Sutton Coldfield, Four Oaks.
That's only going to Redditch, so that's no good.
Lake Street,
I hear a
Shenstone,
Voyager.
Lichfield City, and Lichfield, Trent Valley. The next train to arrive at
That's loud. Turn that down. That was loud. That wasn't a Voyager. That was a 158.
Watford Junction.
Right. So we want to be over there, really. Why can we not find a train going to Crewe or Stafford? Right. So what's the next second is that's going to Euston. It's definitely not that one. The 1427 to Warsaw.
Next train to arrive at platform 6 terminates here.
So that's going the wrong way, isn't it? Birmingham New Street. Now it's going to Duddeston. So there's stuff over there. Are there main boards? No, you can only get to these sort of platform levels. You can't get up to the main.
Next train to arrive at platform 8 terminates here.
Ah, the second is a 1436 going to Liverpool Lime Street. Where would that go? So would that go to Crewe?
The train at platform 5.
I think that's going to be our only
14
option.
cross-country service to
We want to go to Stafford, really, because I want to route hop again at Stafford. Yeah, that's going to Exeter. That's going to Southampton. Oh, the 1439 is going to Wolverhampton. That's the Birmingham to Crewe. So there's a 1439. So we got the 1436 over there. Why is that train?
Coventry, Watford Junction, and London Euston. All passengers intending to
So what are you? Where are you going?
join the train now, as it is ready to leave. Platform 4 for the 14.
So that 350 going back down to London.
Service to London, which is ready to leave. Platform 1.
That goes via Crewe.
14:30.
What, that one over there?
Northwestern
Let me go up and go round there then.
calling at London Euston.
We got plenty of time.
Next train to arrive at platform 10, the 14:30 cross-country service to
Yeah, so what are you?
calling at Birmingham New Street, University, Ashchurch, Tewkesbury,
That's going to Euston.
Spa,
So we don't want that.
Ligny, Chepstow, Caldecott, Seven Tunnel Junction, Newport.
And get the Lime Street. Yeah, the Lime Street's looking the favourite at the moment.
Cross-country.
I'm just looking to see what else is around where we got a bit of time. So what are you? You're something. Where are you going? NNER. Let's go back down to London. Okay, so it's got to be the Lime Street then. It's a train. We got this way? Okay. There is a Voyager down there. I thought I had a Voyager. See, where are you going? Four. We're not playing golf. You're going to Manchester Piccadilly. Would that go via Crewe? Piccadilly goes to Stafford. But I want to go that way. I don't think I can drive this. That's terminating anyway. So that becomes... So this one's going to be our best option, isn't it? That way is south. Yeah, that's the way out. Or is that the way in? No, that's the way out. That's the way I need to go, isn't it? You've got me confused now. Yeah. That's where I need to go. This way. Right, so this should change. The thing is, it's the 170s I thought we were going to get. I'm really now concerned about time. So that's got 2 minutes to change. Yeah, driver's gone. Okay, let's see if we can take this one then. It may not let me. It does. Okay. That was a lot of unnecessary running around. Yeah, Wolverhampton and Stafford. Okay, didn't really want to take a Voyager, but, you know, we are where we are. Key is on, reverse is in forward. We are good to go. We're wet now. I love that aspect of just being able to run around and find a service. We get stuck at Stafford tonight. No, I've got to get to Crewe. That's got to happen. There is no ifs or buts. We've got to get to Crewe regardless. Oh no, January. There's either going to be 350s or 390s. There's going to be quite a lot of connections at Stafford. Well, it took 10 minutes, didn't it, from when we arrived? It's not bad. 10 minutes at New Street. 10 minutes more than you want at New Street, but it's 10 minutes at New Street. That was squeaky brakes. Yeah, look how busy this is compared to how it was when we first had Cross City. It's such a good station now. Look at it. Trains everywhere. 10 minutes with you isn't good. 1 minute with you isn't good. What about you? I can spend time with you, Trent. You're alright. Right, lock doors. Okay, there is a red in front of us. We can't go anywhere because of the red. See, I spotted it. I didn't just drive away. We probably can't go anywhere because there's a train coming directly towards us. That would be the reason that we're stopping. It's the other way. It's not the other way. Have you ever thought about playing a shooting game? We've done shooty games. I'm not that great at shooty games. We will do one in like a mass thing at some point. day of infamy. Infamy, infamy. They've all got an infamy. Right, let's go then. To Wolverhampton. Hang on, isn't there an issue with the Voyager? Have they not fixed that yet? I remember there being an issue with the Voyager that if you shut it down, it wouldn't go. You need to close the door. Doors are closed. Right. Okay, we've got 2 minutes. I remember there being an issue with the Voyager before.
Service to Lichfield, Trent Valley, calling at Duddeston, Eston, Raveley Hill, Erdington, Chester Road.
So it's not this one.
Sutton Coldfield, Four Oaks, Butler's
I thought it's the
Lane,
1436
Lakesmith,
somewhere, platform 4.
Lichfield City, and Lichfield, Trent Valley. The train at platform 2 is the 1439. Wales service to Birmingham International. Calling at Birmingham International only.
This one.
Passengers intending to travel on the service, please join the train. Platform 2.
Oh God. Out of the way. There we go. It's fine. We did that in plenty of time. Oh God, we've got to select ACDC. Why have you switched? Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. God, as if we're not going to go anywhere now. A couple hazard tail lights, headlamp marker lights. We'll see what happens. Behind me. It's behind you. Bright isolation, AC. We'll see what happens. Thank you. Lock doors. Right, we'll see if we can. I'm now seriously worried about have we got the time to get to Crewe. Oh God, hang on. I've done that. There we go. Right, stopping at Coseley, Wolverhampton, Penkridge, Stafford. See, this is a different 350. The audio is different. You notice that? You haven't got the traction noise from the one that we had earlier. It's a 353. Open the windows, get some noise. Should get to Stafford about 8. This does go to Crewe. 15 50 minutes. So we could just take this all the way to Crewe, I suppose. And it gets us to Crewe rather than changing at Stafford. Right, okay, that works then. I can't see now. I should have put my desk lights on. Right, to Crewe. Darling, leave a light on for me. Nigel wants an early light, doesn't want to be here longer than needed. There we go. Cab equipment lights, instruments and desk, there we go. Right then, let's go to Cosley, then Wolverhampton, and then take this all the way to Crewe then. I still haven't driven the 805. I'll have to do that when we come back down. So yeah, I don't know what to do with that long route. Do we just do... What I'd like to do is like a 350 run. So could we do a 350 all the way from Euston, we have a problem, to Milton Keynes, and then maybe by then someone had done a modern timetable for Crewe to Preston. I know there is one from Preston to Carlisle, which I need to look at, and then we can do the modern stuff all the way, because I've got to be honest, as much as the route coming out tomorrow, coming out Thursday that I'm streaming tomorrow, is going to be a good addition to this. I don't like it because it's in the 80s. I don't like the trains. Oh, Savoy. We had this discussion the other week. Savoy and chips and curry sauce. I haven't had proper chippy chips for such a long time. Right, 7 miles to Cosley. So yeah, I do like the fact that we can route hop. It is a shame, and I know it's a limitation of the game. I'm not a fan of fish, but sausage and chips. Anyway, it is a shame, and as I said, I know it's a limitation of the game, that obviously as we came into New Street on the Birmingham Cross City route, there was nothing in there. The minute we switched to Birmingham to Crewe, it got so busy. That's where, if you had the ability to load in multiple routes, that it would be busy on Birmingham Cross City then. How long after Carlisle to Preston route came out was a modern mod? Wasn't long, I don't think. I looked at it this morning. It requires a few dependencies. There's one that allows services to start off the map that comes for some really dodgy foreign site that I've never managed to get installed correctly.
West Midlands Railway service to Wolverhampton.
So yeah, so we arrive in Crewe tonight in modern times, and route hop. Hopefully the route hop works. We'll try it before we finish. And then we'll start tomorrow night back in 1986. Yeah, so tomorrow night, and Dovetail have shown this, and so have Just Trains, I think. So I'm not showing you anything I shouldn't be. That's what we're doing tomorrow night. That route's coming out on Thursday. Crewe to Preston. So that'll be tomorrow. And I forgot about the bit that goes down to Blackpool, and then you've got Ormskirk. So, kind of looking forward to that. Route hop to a time Steve was a young lad. Right. Yeah, this... You haven't quite got the traction motor noise, have you? That we had on the 350-4. So this is where someone, I'm sure, will do a mod for these to make these sound like the 4s. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to doing a long stream. We have been doing a lot of Class 350s because that's what mainly runs up and down here, and I couldn't get the 805. And obviously the Voyager didn't work. Yeah, that long stream. Depends on where we get to when I do it. I'll either start in Carlisle with an aim of getting to London, or we'll start in London. I think starting in Carlisle might be better. So the Carlisle to London in one route. Not sure how long that's going to take. Someone said about 4.5 hours is the real time to go from London to Carlisle. But that's on fast stuff, isn't it? There's no guarantee we'd get fast stuff, because obviously I spawn in at a time in Carlisle and probably coordinate that with a service leaving. So say, I don't know, 6 a.m, something like that. And then just not plan anything after that. So every time we get to Preston, we route hop, get the next service down to Crewe, route hop, get the first service down to Milton Keynes, route hop, get the first service down to Euston. We have a problem. I don't think there's going to be anything else at Wolverhampton. I don't think any of the fast stuff stops at Wolverhampton. We could check the board at Stafford quickly in case there's something fast coming through at Stafford, but we won't know by the timetable what that is. But I don't, time we faff around and wait, we may as well just take this all the way to Crewe. So at Stafford we will rejoin technically the line we were on, the Milton Keynes to Crewe. Yeah, that's the one I spotted, Barry. It is a few dependencies on it which I need to look at. I won't get chance this weekend. But if we do maybe Blackpool branches next week and go down to Ormskirk with an aim of then getting back to Preston, I can then look at the modernisation for Preston to Carlisle the following week, unless we get another route coming out. I don't know what's coming. Well, I know what's coming, but I don't know when. Right, we'll shortly be arriving at Coseley. Yeah, I'm definitely loving the fact that you can do this, that you can just start and not go back to the main menu now and basically just go up the west coast of the UK if you've got the routes. Oh, no announcements.
We are now
Oh,
approaching
hang on.
Chosen. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Yeah, as I was saying, announcements. Streams coming up, by the way. Tomorrow night, more of this, but showing off the new route from Crewe to Preston. Thursday night, some rest area simulator, where we're going to see if we can finally... Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Finally get the shop fully stocked. It's fine. It's okay.
cosily. Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street. The next stop will be Wolverhampton.
Yeah, I'm not looking outside. No, we're perfectly lined up with the platform. It's not a problem at all. You just have to believe me. I can't look outside. The button's broken. I can't get to an external view. Otherwise, I'd show you how professionally I'd stopped there. Anyway, Wolverhampton next. Oh yeah, button's working now, look.
We'll be calling at Wolverhampton, Cambridge, Stafford, Crewe, Windsor, Hertford, Acton Bridge, Runcorn, Liverpool South Parkway, and Liverpool Lime Street.
A modded Class 90 on the crew to Manchester. Yeah, I said I'll have a look at that.
Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
Hang on, are we going to hear about the British Transport Police now? Your Preston Carlisle.
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
It depends how big it is, Nigel. But sure, that won't work though, will it, if it's done in January? Hang on, Preston to Carlisle. So I was thinking Crewe to Preston. That may work then. Yeah, but it's more than one. Oh, have you done it almost to one pack file? Depends how big what is, Tiger. Anyway, I was talking about streams, wasn't I? Yeah, Thursday is Rest Area Simulator. Friday night is Trucking and Tunes in ETS2, where we're carrying on in Russia, where we got to last time. This time I'm going to be in a man. Saturday not here, but Sunday lunchtime we'll be back on the farm doing the farming type thing. It's 18 million kilobytes. That's a lot of kilobytes, but not many megabytes. Wolverhampton's a very strange station. .21 gigawatts. Red and yellow and pink and blue, orange and purple and banana. Oh, I remember that in Train Sim Classic, where there were some routes that, like, you had no platform, you just had the lights showing. That's cornery.
We are now approaching Wolverhampton. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Yeah, it's been advertised for a while. You're really not up to date with everything, are you? Is Nico turning into McBone? Is Nico now going to tell us there's coaches coming for ETS2? compact file is too big. No, I'm not saying it. Well, thanks anyway, Nige.
Birmingham New Street.
Right, we are now breaking into Wolverhampton. Not as in breaking into Wolverhampton.
This is Wolverhampton. Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street. The next stop will be Penkridge.
So we got Penkridge, Stafford, and then Crewe. That's zoomy. See, that's what I was hoping for, was a 170. So like them, they sound good. It's fine, we will get there. We will make it to Crewe. I thought it was going to be easy. I thought, oh yeah, just route hop, you know, into New Street, out. I've had a vision of having time at Crewe. I was thinking, oh, come back down to Stafford, come back up to Crewe. No.
Calling at Birmingham New Street only.
Hasn't quite worked out that way. Right, the lights are green. 9.4 miles to Penkridge. 1502.
Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street. We'll be calling at Penkridge, Stafford, Crewe, Winton, Hertford, Acton Bridge, Runcorn, Liverpool South Parkway, and Liverpool Lime Street.
That's a long old trip on one of these, isn't it?
Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
And if you're ever be curious about how to contact the British Transport Police, here's how.
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
It's like he's listening to me. No one listens to me. You do like Anne Comans. Nice girl, Anne Comans. Odd upbringing. Yeah, Anne. First name Anne, surname Comans. Anne Comans, yeah, that's what you put. Nice girl. Right, onwards to Penkridge. Annulments. Is that what you get when you get divorced? If you get married and you're drunk? Well, that's an annulment, isn't it? Or is Anne Almond's... Ah, was that Anne Coman's maiden name before she got married? So she used to be called Anne Almonds, then she married a Coman, and then she became Anne Comans. Ah, see, it makes sense now. Hang on, we've now got their Polish cousin, Anne Comans. A lot of C's in Poland instead of Z's and K's. Yeah, I'd stop, Trent, if I was you. Anyway, if you're... Hang on, no, I was going to... No. No, I've stopped myself now. See, you lot stop me talking to new people. No, Nico can't spell it either. Can anybody else? Can anybody else spell it? Someone else going to give it a go? There we go. No, Round Knight couldn't. Tiger got it. Welcome to Trains and Spelling. Thank God for spelling correct. Yeah, well. Yeah, but you're just as bad at spelling as Trent. We thought Trent was bad. God, imagine Trent giving lessons. Right, we're 5.7 miles to Penkridge, then Stafford, then the run to Crewe, and then we're ready. We're in place for tomorrow, where you're going to see me get really confused by a Class 86. I don't like those stupid step change things. No, because it's set in 1986 and there's no 350s. So it's Pacer 101, which are only doing short services, the 47, which I'm in tomorrow, that doesn't do the full line run. So it's 86s that do Preston to Crewe to Preston, which are the stupid step change thing. Okay, Nigel. Well, thank you. I will look at the modern timetable for Preston to Carlisle, and I hope that someone will do one for Crewe to Preston. I could spawn a train, but I want to do a timetabled run. Be alright, tomorrow's going to be a first look anyway. I'm sure I'll cope. Just someone needs to remind me to pull the lever behind me, and not now. No, I said not now. No. No wonder I finish the streams and just sit quietly. Not in 5 minutes time. No. No, not in 10 minutes time. Tomorrow at 1 minute past 6. No, because I wouldn't get that notification anyway, because my phone's on silent until 6:15. I will be up at 1 minute past 6 listening to the news. $6:16 it is then. I'm sat downstairs then with a coffee, waiting for it to cool down.
We are now approaching Penkridge. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing the luggage and pushchair.
No one wanted to get off at Penkridge, did they? I'm just checking.
Bridge. Run.
This is Penkridge. Transport this London North Western Railway service to Liverpool Line Street.
Yeah,
The
Penkridge.
next stop will be Stafford.
Penkridge is now a request stop. I forgot how bad the brakes were.
This London North Western Railway service to Liverpool Line Street. We'll be calling at Stafford, Crewe, Windsor, Hertford, Acton Bridge, Runcorn, Liverpool South Parkway, and Liverpool Line Street.
Well, calling at, passing through. We'll be passing through
Please
Stafford.
familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
Okay, no, we'll stop at Stafford. Yeah, professional. I keep telling you this.
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
Thanks for missing the station so we can finish earlier. What, about a minute? When will I show you? Wait, what about the Bus Sim 27 video? That was semi-professional. Apart from hitting the cars and running the red, that was semi-professional. I had a semi during it. I did like it a bit. Right, on 95 limit. Oh, yeah. I think that seems to be the common theme. That annoying woman who got excited by everything. Thing is, I was almost used to that because that's how our ex-comrade was about trains. Right, a 95, then a 60. And then we will hopefully stop at Stafford. Red. Yeah, I see the red. Okay, we're slowly in. I can imagine living near Nigel and he's got his window open. You're just sat there going, red! Like Nigel's got colour Tourette's. It's going to hold us here anyway. Because, you know, we're a bit early now. I don't know why. We should get an announcement any second.
We are now approaching Stafford. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Oh, don't. The only time I noticed it was staying in a hotel room next to Trent and his singing. Well, if you can call it that.
Platform 5
Stafford.
for
Welcome
the
aboard
1510 London Northwestern
How's work
Railway
today?
service to
Very worky.
Liverpool Lime Street. Calling at Crewe, Wingsford, Hertford, Acton Bridge, Runcorn, Liverpool South Parkway, and Liverpool Lime Street.
Any annoying people? No, it's quite a calming day today. Got a lot of stuff done. Day went quite quickly. Hi. Okay, so now it's a fast run all the way to Crewe, where tomorrow, this West Coast Main Line Crewe to Preston from 1986. So we step back in time. So we will be starting at Crewe and going all the way to Preston. There are many stops along that route. Not all of them. There's a couple of little branch lines, isn't there? So there's the oil terminal. There's a colliery. So yes, that's tomorrow night. Yeah, cheers, Anne. Why are some blue and others grey? It's a very good question. Freight? I don't know. I'll see if I can find out for tomorrow. It's quite bizarre how you got locked in the kitchen. I've never heard of a house with a lock on the kitchen door.
The next train to arrive at platform 4 will be the 1512 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston, calling at Stafford, Penkridge, Wolverhampton, Smethwick Galton Bridge, Birmingham New Street.
So greyer sidings.
Austin,
Yeah, so
Birmingham
freight.
International, Hampton in Arden, Berkswell, Tile Hill, Tamley, Coventry, Rugby, Long Buckby, Northampton, Wolverton, Milton Keynes Central, Bletchley, Leighton Buzzard, Berkhamsted, Hemel Hempstead, Watford Junction, and London Euston. Platform 4 for the 1512 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston.
See, that's going via the Northampton Loop, isn't it? So that's what we need then. We need the Northampton Loop. Leighton Buzzard. Watford Central. Why did you keep repeating yourself? That's her job. Have you never been to a train station before and heard announcements?
Welcome aboard this London Northwestern Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street. We'll be calling at Crewe, Winsford, Hertford, Acton Bridge, Runcorn, Liverpool South Parkway, and Liverpool Lime Street. Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
Yeah, I can't see it being long before someone does a modern timetable for Crewe to Preston. I think there are probably already people working on it now, knowing it's coming. Because it would be good to be able to take, okay, it's a 350, but to be able to take a 350 up to here from Euston to Milton Keynes to Crewe, but do the 350s. We had this discussion last time. Do the 350s carry on from Crewe? Well, yeah, this goes to Liverpool though, doesn't it? So does this go to any of the stations up that route, or does it spur off from Crewe to Liverpool? Yeah, I think a lot of stations have, certainly busy stations, they have less announcements. Otherwise, it's just constant noise. Right, so the run to Crewe then, where we're due at 15:28. So we started at Atherstone. We went to Lichfield, Trent Valley, route hopped through Birmingham, and now coming up here. I'm going to slightly ignore the temporary speed limit for Nigel's benefit. There we go, that was the end of the temporary speed limit. I don't know, if we get greens all the way, what's top speed of this thing? 110. So we got 105 limits. Only got 20 miles to go. That ain't gonna take that long. Well, no, I agree with the temporary speed limits being there. Obviously, in reality, you would have to slow down for them. How long did that take you to work out, Tiger? Did you hear a 66? No, that was a steam train. You're good at things like that, really? So yeah, I'm really looking forward to being able to do a full line run. We talked about it when we first got West Coast Main Line South. Avanti West Coast goes from Crewe to Preston and Carlisle. Yeah, so that's what you want when someone does a modern timetable then. So you take the Pendolino. What's he actually good at? It must be something. Good at many things, apparently. We haven't seen evidence of any of them. We know not good at virtual driving. We know not good at runny, jumpy, clicky games. Not good at English. Not good at fashion. Not good at getting out car parks. Reading a map, that's a lost art now. A lot of people can't read a map. So yes, so we'll get to Crewe tonight. We'll carry on from Crewe tomorrow with an aim of doing Crewe to Preston. Oh God, this could be interesting tomorrow then. We're going to have to do Crewe to Preston to Crewe to Preston. Or Crewe to Preston, somewhere halfway, back to Preston, to then the following week do the Blackpool branches and then end up at Carlisle, unless there's another new route coming. In that case, we'll take a diversion to the other new route and then come back to Carlisle. I want to do some more running train at some point. I don't know if I'm going to fit that in. Yes, thank you, Tiger. Monday. No. I do have a map in the car. It's in the boot now, I think. Sunday. No, we're doing farming Sunday. Yeah, good night, Trent. See ya. Yeah, bye, Trent. Say good night, Trent, everybody. I interrupted you. I didn't interrupt you at all. There you go. Tiger wants to take you to bed, Trent. The modern Carlisle timetable mod has the 350-4, 802 and 221. Among others. Yeah, I will look at that. So I'm going to get time this weekend. Unless I can do it Sunday morning. Easy. So in that case, we'll do 1986 from Crewe to Preston and then go back to the modern timetable, Preston to Carlisle. I could imagine that now. Could you imagine being tucked in now? I remember that as a kid. Being tucked in. So you were like, literally you were sandwiched between, well, sheets and blankets then. It's like, oh, yeah, no, it's fine. I didn't want to move. And then you immediately just untucked everything so you could actually move. Nowadays, no one has sheets that are tucked in anymore. You just have a duvet flung over the top of the bed. No one tucks their duvet in under the mattress, do they? Or if you do, you're weird. It's a very quiet line, this. Not many other trains around. I'm not saying that's going to be the theme tomorrow, but I only saw a couple on my run from Preston to Wigan that's coming out tomorrow morning on YouTube. You've been in hotels with sheets and blankets. Hotels generally tuck in the duvet, don't they? They have those really thin duvets that you think this isn't going to keep you warm, but it does, with those odd stripy duvet covers. Hot Liz do that to look good and give you a million pillows. Good old Hot Liz. Oh yeah, everyone has fitted sheets now, don't they? So with elasticated corners. Yeah, no one has proper sheets anymore. We have to fold the hospital corners, fold the corners in. It shows how weird these streams get. We're now talking about duvets and sheets. People are tuning in going, oh, trains. Hang on a minute. Why are they talking about duvets and sheets? Sounds like hassle. You probably don't even make your own bed, Tiger. Or put your own duvet cover on. Right, it's nearly over, Nigel. We're only 5 miles away. People I don't like is people that don't make their beds. Our ex-comrade literally would just get out of bed and then just the bed would just be unmade all day, especially as that was the only room he was in. So he'd sit on the bed. So if he sat on an unmade bed, I'm like, no, just no. It makes it easy. No. As soon as I get up, actually, I make the bed at like 6:05 in the morning. And then it's downstairs, kettle on, coffee made, talk to Planty, open curtains, come back upstairs, wait for the alarm to go off at 6:15, back downstairs, wait for coffee, 6:39, shower, dressed, 8 minutes past 7, leave to go to work. Oh, I like a cold bed. There's nothing nicer than getting in a cold bed. I used to have electric blankets when I was a kid. I couldn't dream of that now. Although, sharing a bed with someone who then has cold feet, who thinks it's funny then to put their cold feet on you, that's not amusing. They did have electric when I was a kid. You've never experienced what someone with cold feet. It's quite nice, actually. Checks outside window. Red. Yeah, it's not nice if they put their feet somewhere sensitive as well. Especially when you're sleeping with someone who doesn't sleep with anything on. Is there a 66? No, there is no 66 there tonight. Especially if you're a foot taller. Well, I was about a foot tall, well, nearly a foot taller. Right. We've nearly arrived at Crewe. We made it. We haven't made it yet. Of course you've got pizza. I'm actually getting... I had my normal chicken and bacon pasta bake thing that I do every Tuesday.
We are now approaching Crewe. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
No, if I ever got into bed with someone and they were wearing socks, no. Someone wearing boxers in bed, I can cope with. That's it. Don't like if they're wearing a t-shirt or top or anything. No. But socks, no, you don't wear socks in bed. No, not pajamas either. If you can't wear socks, you wear socks out of. You don't wear socks in bed. That's what a duvet's for, to keep you warm. Right, we have made it to Crewe. Right, let's give up that thing. No, Connor. Jesus Christ, no. Right, anyway, we've made it to Crewe. Where when we come back tomorrow, it's going to be 1986. I need to find the route hop. Hang on. There isn't a route hop. Hang on. Okay, it's probably because it's not out yet. Probably got to wait for an update. Yeah, so there currently isn't a route hop between old Crewe and new Crewe, but I'm guessing there will be. Can be cute on the right guy. What, socks? There's also discussion about people getting dressed in the wrong order as well. Someone said he didn't like people put their underwear on, then their socks on before putting their trousers on. Or was that wrong? Put the trousers on before putting their socks on. It's like, you can tell a lot by the order which people get dressed. Anyway, so yes, tomorrow night we will... the order matters. Yeah, it depends what person you are. I have to think now which order I get dressed in. Boxers, socks, jeans or shorts, whatever. Then I go downstairs, take my t-shirt with me, or polo shirt, and then put that on last. Anyway, yes, so tomorrow night we will be here back in Crewe on top half first, then bottom half. No, bottom half first. Yeah, you do put your boxers on before your jeans. Yeah, that's quite important. Underwear, trousers, t-shirt, socks last. See, it does make a difference. Anyway, so yes, tomorrow night, this route. So we'll be going back to 1986 and doing the Crewe to Preston route, which comes out on Thursday. So we'll be starting here at Crewe and making our way north to Preston. That is tomorrow. But we made it to the Crewe type place exactly as planned because I am a professional. I keep trying to tell you lot this, but you don't believe me. There'll be some weird conversations this evening. You lot are odd, I've decided. I need to find a new audience because you lot are just weird. So yes, Crewe to Preston tomorrow. You know the number of services? 666. The number of the services. So 47 stuff. The 86 that I can't drive. 142s, 101s. Class 08. Apparently, one of the ambassadors said today that the audio for the 20 is amazing. There's a scenario where you haul coal or something for a shed and it sounds epic. So you might have to actually do that. So that's tomorrow, going up and down from Crewe to Preston, probably in the 86s, and then more stuff to come. So there we go. So thanks very much to you lot then for keeping me company throughout that one. Tomorrow night, as I say, we will leave Crewe, which is something everyone wants to do. Thursday night then we've got some multiplayer in Rest Area Simulator. Friday night some trucking and tunes. Not here on Saturday, but we're back on Sunday lunchtime on the farm. Right, so thanks to you lot, thanks to these people as well that all did things. Have a good night. It's nearly over. I'll be in bed in an hour and a half. Thanks to the Eclipse Matt, who surprisingly stayed followed, and Stevie Noises that didn't make any. Thanks to Nico for the sub for the Eclipse Matt, who we'll never see again, and the moderation team for doing, well, nothing. You can go now, Nigel. I will be back tomorrow night at 6 to go north in 1986. Until then, if you have been, thanks very, 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 very much for watching. Goodbye.
It's 192 sleeps until Christmas. Santa has a Christmas cracker joke he wants to share with us.
Who hides in the bakery at Christmas?
I don't know.
A mince pie!